again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video, guys. So I'm very late getting this video out. So this is Madame Glam's brand new September collection. Different bottles, different formula. So these are a Korean formula, which I actually really like. So we'll quickly have a look at the colours. So this one's called Magnetic. It's like a burnt orange, perfect colour going into autumn. Then we have got Focus, which is like kind of a mustard yellow, isn't it? A little bit brighter than a mustard yellow. Then I went for Abundance. It's darker than I thought it was. It's like a grey with a slight beige hint, I think. And Moon Dust. This is gorgeous. Super holographic, and it's full of like tiny flakies and bits of glitter. It is beautiful. I love it. So I'm just going to give these four colours a quick swatch. I did think that this new Korean formula, this is a limited edition collection, I did think it was a little tiny bit sheerer than their normal gels, but at the same time they were still really opaque and pigmented. They applied beautifully, really smooth. I really liked them actually. I really liked them. I felt like there was a little bit of a thinner consistency. Yeah, I really enjoyed using them. I do like my gels thin, so I really enjoyed these. So lastly, we're just going to swatch this Moon Dust. Look at the colours coming off that. It is beautiful. I really like that. So that is them all swatched. They've all had 2 coats. 2 really thin coats. Beautiful colours going into autumn, aren't they? I'm really happy with the 4 choices. So there's 8 colours in this collection. There's another glittery one, I think, in this collection. I'll stick a picture up on the screen of the other colours. So as always, they're vegan, cruelty free. They're a 21 free formula, hema-free, palm oil free, all the good stuff that the Madame Glam gels always have been. And yeah, look, made in Korea. So I've pulled out Hibiscus. I'm going to use this as a base colour, and I'm going to put this on all 5 of these tips. I'm just going to do 1 coat, guys, because it's so opaque, and I think it's a waste doing 2 coats on tips. And look, it really doesn't need 2 coats, does it? So these all cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. I've got a 30% discount code for Madame Glam, guys, Aggie30. It's always in my description box with a link to the website. So that's all of those tips painted. I'm just going to put a little bit of each of these colours on my palette, and I thought today I'm just gonna not going straight full blown into autumn, but the autumn colours, so it's a kind of autumn vibes kind of set. That last colour I've just used is called Seek and See. I just wanted to add just something a little bit lighter, so I'm starting with straight down the middle, kind of halfway, and I'm just doing a little thickish line of the Moon Dust, and I'm kind of flicking it off. I want it quite rough and flicked off at the top. I don't want this line deadly straight at the top. You'll see it better when I do the colours. So I'm just going to flash cure that for 10 seconds. So again, using the mustard colour now. I can't remember the name of it. Again, same thickness, same kind of line. And if you see at the top of this one, I'm just using the tippy tip of my brush, and I'm just doing little flicky flicks coming off it like that. And I'm going to do the same with each of these colours. I won't show you every single colour. I think I did skip 1 or 2 because it's quite repetitive. And just little flicky flicks off the top like that. And yeah, they're all getting just a quick flash cure in between each colours. This colour was a little bit too similar to the pink, even though it's not a pink. You couldn't really see it as well as I would have liked, but it was fine. So I'm just going to add this last one and give that a final full 30 seconds cure. And I'm going to do exactly the same on one of the other tips. So that's the other tip done as well. I quite like them. Right, so on to this next tip. I think this is what would be your pointer finger. I'm going to do a bit of a kind of a played nail. So starting with this burnt orange kind of colour. I should really remember the names of these colours. I've not got them in front of me. I'm going to do quite a thick line like that. and then the same thickness going straight across. I didn't want it quite in the middle, I wanted it just below the middle. It kind of ended up in the middle anyway, didn't it? Same thickness line going across, and I'm going to stick that in the lamp for 30 seconds. So once that's cured, I'm going to go over it with a base coat, just because I need to paint some more straight lines over the top of that. If you try and paint straight lines over a lumpy line like that, it will make your line wiggly. Mine still was a little bit wiggly because I didn't put a thick enough base coat on it, but it was fine. So I'm going in with that Seek and See now, and I'm just doing thinner lines this time. One straight down the left, and then I'm going to do three lines going, one at the top, one towards the middle, and one towards the bottom, and they're going to get cured in the lamp for 30 seconds. And lastly, I'm just going to use that lighter colour, and I'm just going to do a thin line going straight down the middle of that burnt orange colour and straight across the burnt orange colour. Right, so this is where we're at. On this tip, I'm going to start by painting a smile line. And I'm going to, on the bottom half of this smile line, I'm going to do exactly the same as what I did on the played nail. Yeah, exactly the same. It's just going to be on the free edge of this French tip. So I will just let you watch this. I will speed it up slightly because it's exactly the same process as the played nail. Right, so quickly guys, I'm going over these nails now with a nice generous layer of top coat, just because the artwork is a little bit lumpy bumpy. I'm going to give them a quick top coat, and then I'm going to give them a buff just to get them all nice and smooth, so that I can then give them one last top coat. I can't stand shiny nails with lumpy bumpy bits showing through. So I'm just going to give them all a quick buff now they've all been cured, and then we can give them a nice glossy smooth finish top coat. Right, so lastly, I'm going to get a little bit of bling put on this middle nail. I was debating whether to do this set matte. I think they would have looked nice in matte, but I stuck with glossy. So I'm just putting a little bit of rhinestone glue where I'm going to want my rhinestones, and I just added a little mixture of slightly different shades of, just to match the nail, slightly different kind of yellowy, orangey kind of shades. Just a nice little gem placement straight down the middle. So there we go, guys, that is then finished. I'm so sorry about the background. I have forgot to bring the background with me when I was moving. I've still got a lot of stuff to move, so I do apologise for the background. I hate it. But the nails are cute. I quite like them. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. All links and discount codes will be in my description box. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care, bye.